What's up, guys? Got another video review for you. I wanted to review this Pandora's Box 5 arcade game station. Got this a couple of days ago from China. Took about 3 weeks to come, and you know, I like doing these videos of things that people haven't really heard of, or where there's not many reviews online. So yeah, I was looking for an arcade stick. I was looking at piecades and retro pie stuff. Came across this, which seemed to suit my needs. So I got this imported from China. This is just the box. So I'd start the video on the box and then pan around to the machine over here. So this is pretty big, pretty heavy. It's all made of metal. Paid £50 for the postage on this, but in total, just to say how much you expect to pay for one of these, it was £155 including the postage, and then it was an extra £35 for the customs. It took about 3 weeks to the UK, so it's about £190. But I was pricing up like a piecade's about £180. That's a single player. You've got a tiny screen. For a similar sort of thing, you know, that's kind of what you'd be paying at least. I was looking at the other arcade systems, and they're kind of 300 plus, ones with the screens and stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd go for this. Gone for the 8-button one. It also comes in 6, but it was the same price. I thought I might as well get the extra 2. Just to say about the buttons that only 6 of them work. Well, with the Pandora's box, it's got USB on it, so you can connect it to your PC or PS3. I don't know about other consoles. I might try the PS4. I've got an Xbox downstairs, so I might try that, but I think they only advertise PC and PS3, so I'll give the others a try and see. But yeah, with the other consoles, you can use all 8, but with the Pandora's box itself, if you go into the user interface, the settings, it only shows you 6, and you can only remap these 6. So you can't do anything with these at all, which is a bit of a pity. I was hoping to be able to use the top 4 or the bottom 4 for Neo Geo, but you can't do that unless you want to take the wires off and rewire it, because it only recognises these 6 in the system itself. Before I turn it on, I just want to say about the build quality, I guess. I'm going to start on a bit of a negative, really. These buttons are crap. Really feel horrible. It's quite a lot of travel. They're quite high up. You have to kind of give it a nudge, or you have to push it in, and then after a bit it will click and it'll go in. So push, click, and they're horrible. They're quite noisy, but not too fussed about the noise. But really, just the way that they're quite stiff, and then they suddenly press. They're pretty crap. Strangely, the blue ones aren't quite as bad as the pink ones, but they're still bad. So I haven't played this a great deal, probably a few hours in the last couple of days since I had it. But I wanted to kind of hold off until I've replaced the buttons before I give it a good play through my favourite games. I want to wait until it's going to feel like it should. I'm quite happy with the sticks, so I'm quite impressed with those. But I'm going to replace a whole lot just to have Samurai parts, because that's what they use in the arcade. So my next review, I'm going to try and do that probably next week. I've just got my Samurai stuff through the post today, which was an extra 70 quid. So factor that in if you're going to get one of these. If you think you might need to replace the bits as well, it's an extra 70 quid on top. But if you have a look, this is a Samurai one. It's really soft. It's not even clicking. You just touch it lightly. Sorry for the close up of my fingernails. Must be horrible. It's on the travel as well. I can't wait to get these on. I'm going to do this after dinner and then play it tonight, and then busy weekend. But I'll try and post my feedback on it next week. And the sticks are down here somewhere. So I've gone for red and blue. Similar colours. Other than that, this is, as I say, the official 1x3A game store. There's various other companies in China that make similar things, and they call them Pandora's Key or Pandora 5S and stuff. It's different companies make this, but these were I guess the original ones, so it's allegedly the best. But when I was looking at videos of others, I quite like on, I think, the 5S, it's got like an acrylic top. This is all metal. This looks like a sticker or something. Which, I mean, it looks nice. I'm quite happy with the quality of the print and stuff and the colours, but I would have liked an acrylic or glass top like I've seen on some of the clone systems. So I'm quite surprised they've gone for a sort of cheaper route on the official one, but anyway. This comes with 4 screws if you want to customise it. Before I turn it on, I'll just lift it up. And I know because I've got the cables plugged in, I can't lift it very high because it's going to whack the cables. So it's on a hinge at the back. So you can see there's the machine down there, Pandora's Box 5. Looks like an ID interface that's got a built-in speaker, which is pretty handy. I'll come to that in a minute. There's a lot of dust, which I'm guessing I must have imported that from China as well, so I might give that a bit of a clean. Yeah, the speaker, because it's got VGA and HDMI, if you're using VGA like I am at the moment, you can just use the built-in speaker, or it's got a headphone jack as well. It's also got USB for connecting to PC and PS3. I don't know if it'll work on anything else. Actually, I think Raspberry Pi probably. I don't know about PS4 and Xbox. I might give that a try at some point. Volume slider is a bit crap as well. It goes from no sound at all to it's quite hard to sort of fine tune it. And every time you load a game up, it has this annoying jingle which I like to mute the sound on, but I guess because it's a sort of cheap Chinese thing, it's not very accurate. You can't mute the sound once it's started playing. It's a bit weird. If you mute it before you load the game, it'll cut it. Otherwise, it won't change the volume while it's loading the game. But anyway, yeah. So it's got VGA and VGA and HDMI. With the HDMI, it crops the image a bit. Tried this on 2 TVs and it cuts the top and bottom off. So I'm using VGA. Let me just turn it on now. So you got some nice lights along the top. You can get ones with lights on the buttons, but the buttons are crap, so I wouldn't bother really. Let me just turn the power on the TV. So we've got the sound a bit low at the moment, but it plays this video intro. There's 960 games on it. You can't add any more like you can with some of the clones because they encrypt the storage on there. But there's a lot of really good games, and you can connect it to your PC if you want to use MAME on there for anything else, which I'll probably do. While it's loading, the emulation quality, just to tell you a bit about that, it's a quad-core CPU in this one. That's probably the main advantage over the clone ones, which only have a single-core CPU. So that's the main reason I got this one, I guess. So it runs really well. I haven't seen any slowdown on anything on here. There is screen tearing though, which is a shame. On the fighters, I haven't noticed it, but on like the scrolling beat-em-ups, you do see it a bit. It doesn't bother me though, really. I'm still really happy with it. So it's got a lot of Neo Geo games, King of Fighters, Metal Slug, things like that. It's got a bunch of Street Fighters, up to Street Fighter 3, Third Strike is the latest one. Yeah, most things run perfectly, or just with a bit of screen sharing. I've only tried a bunch of games, not all the way through yet. One game I was a bit disappointed with was Golden Axe because the sound effects are really loud compared to the rest of the game. The game music. Let me load something up just to give you. Yeah, there's some of the names as well. I was a bit disappointed by this because I think I saw on the games list online Cadillacs and Dinosaurs 2, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know there was one. Turns out there isn't. This is just a different region of the same game. So there are some where it will say like multiple games with slightly different names and it's the same game. Let me just go into that one now. Okay, how's that done? Pretty annoying, that sounds. Okay, so here we go. Let me just, I think I've got it. Can't remember how I've configured my buttons now. Sorry about the coughing, I'm a bit not well at the moment. See if I can capture some screen tearing. It's not that bad, really. It gives you an option of a smooth filter, which looks pretty horrible, so I'll keep that off, and it looks pretty good like this. Okay, I'm playing it one-handed. Pretty hard to play with one hand. Okay, I'm going to come out of this, just press pause and then go to exit. I'll just quickly show you the settings menu on the button. So, see, in other videos they've turned the sound off here. Apparently YouTube will pick up and give me some copyright notice if I play copyrighted music, so I'll mute that. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the fact that you can only use 6 out of the 8 buttons, which was kind of annoying. Is it that one? Yeah. So you can customize it if you want. So at the moment I've got it on punches on top, kicks on the bottom for Street Fighter. The default settings is like this: A, B, C, D, going up here. But yeah, you can remap them, but it only lets you remap it. It's like the OS is designed for the 6-button version. They never bothered updating it for the 8-button. So you can only ever remap those 6 buttons, but at least you can remap them anyway. To come out, I'm going to press a button which I can't do without putting my phone down. Let me just do that. Press both of these to come out. Apart from that, you can change this setting here. It doesn't play the intros on like the attract screens on the games when you have it on free play, but if you don't have it on free play, then it doesn't let you insert coins or something strange like that, but I just leave it on free play. The other thing is that's a smoothing effect, which is quite horrible. It's like that, I can't remember what the name of the filter is called, but it's not very nice. That's pretty much it. I can't think of anything. I'll probably miss stuff out, and I'll think after I post this. I forgot to say something, but any questions, post in the comments, and I will post another video, hopefully, well, when I get a chance, with the new stick and buttons to say what the difference is. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Really good machine, quite pricey, but if you don't mind paying extra for the stick and buttons, then yeah, I recommend it. It's really good. Alright, bye.